Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel once again. And for this video I'm going to share my first team which I have used up in the Great League Remix over here. So Great League Remix is the themed cup in which the top 20 Great League Pokemon used is going to be banned. So as a result, Umbreon, Bastardon, Medicham, Lantern is and many more are banned right now. But since there is many changes to the move updates for this season, Skarmory is actually ranked top in the meta because Skarmory just lost its worth in couple of recent seasons, but again for this season it has got up because earlier it was having access to air slash as a fast move, but now it is using wing it is using Steel Wing, which is actually a good move for those rock and fairy types as well, especially for Carbink because it does double super effective damage over here. But nevertheless, this team that I've used up over here is going to be super strong because it's a ABC team, because the weaknesses for Charjabug is actually covered up by my other two Pokemon, which is going to be my Skarmory and Whiscash, and for the weakness for the other two is actually rounded up by the other two Pokemons over here. So that is the reason this is a ABC team which is going to be huge for this meta. And what I felt using this team is quite strong over here because I went up quite a few elo with this team. So without further more delay, let's quickly jump into the first battle, and I pick up a lead against Skarmory over here, which is huge, which is good actually, to which they swaps out into their own Charjabug. So I am not in a situation to switch right away because Charjabug have a really good matchup against my Skarmory as well. So I will be going for the first X-Scissor, which does a bit of chunk, and now I'll be switching out into my Whiscash over here. So Whiscash is actually a good response to Charjabug over here, but not that good because X-Scissor is buffed up this season as well. So I'll be going for the first SCALD that almost takes out the Charjabug over here, but nevertheless they still will be going for the next X-Scissor that puts me quite low over here. But that is good because now I have got almost 30% HP remaining. So if they are coming back with their Skarmory, which they do, they cannot farm down Whiscash with resisted Steel Wings over here. So I'll be going for this back-to-back like first SCALD that I think does get the attack drop as well, which is great. And now I will be going for the next SCALD as well. So SCALD is really a good update for Whiscash because it does a bit of chunk as well, which is huge, and it does have a does have the chance to drop opponent's attack as well, to which now I'll be coming back with my own Charjabug, to which the final Pokemon that they have access to is going to be their own Obstagoon over here. So Obstagoon, whatever they are throwing, maybe Night Slash or Cross Chop, everything is resisted right now. And now I'll be going for the X-Scissor, back-to-back X-Scissors that might get the final shield as well, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, they saved the shield for their Skarmory over here. So this is going to be the next Night Slash that does not even take me out, and my win condition over here is going to be my Skarmory, which is having double shield advantage, and since their Skarmory is quite low, they opt out to exit the game over here. So this is brilliant and really well played. Moving on to the next matchup, I pick up a really horrible lead over here with the Carbink over here, to which I safe swap into my own Whiscash, and they hard counter me with their Shadow Vic over here. So since they have come out with their Shadow Vic, I think this is going to be a double grass team in the backline. So that is the reason I will be I'll be coming back with my Charjabug over here after waiting out the switch clock, and they will be going for the next move, which I believe is going to be the Acid Spray, which it is. And from this kind of range I will be going for the hefty farm down, because though it is adding up, this Razor Leaves are adding up, but still I can easily farm them down, and I have to go for the next discharge over here, because I had to wait out the switch clock. That is the reason I'll be switching out into my own Skarmory right now, and they are not switching out, which tells me that whatever they are having in the back is not having a good matchup against this Skarmory over here, because there is going to be a grass type, as I thought of in the mid game. So I'll be going for the next Sky Attack onto a double super effective. This is going to be Chestnut, which is fighting and grass. That is the reason I'll be going for the next Sky Attack as well, which does draw out both the shields over here, and now I have to opt for my shields as well. So I'll be going for the first shield onto a Frenzy Plant, which I am fine with, and now from this kind of range they will be going for the next move as well. So even if it is a super power, it will be hurting me quite a bit, and now I thought of going for a switch, and then I thought of switching out, but nevertheless I will be going for the next Sky Attack that does put the Chestnut for this game. And now from this kind of range I will be going for a farm down. I thought of going for a farm down, but nevertheless I have enough energy for the next Sky Attack that does take out and take care of the Carbink, giving me the win for the second battle here as well with this team, which is really awesome for me. Hopping into the third battle, I pick up a lead against Whiscash over here, so I'll be switching out immediately into my own Whiscash, and I have to let this first Mud Bomb go through, and let's see what they comes back in with. So they comes back with, I believe, a Mandibuzz over here that is running Aerial Ace. So I'll be going for the first call, and Mandibuzz is really a tough tanky boy over here. So I will be going for back-to-back Scalds over here, because Scald like hurt quite a bit. It is having 80 damage, 85 damage actually with stab over here, and it does have the chance of attack drop, which I do get this time, and now I can survive this Dark Pulse as well, which is really nice. And from this kind of range I'll be going for the next Scald as well. So Scald onto Whiscash is such a good upgrade to this Pokemon over here, which is really awesome for me and other trainers as well who are using it. So you have to use it wisely, because you have to cover the grass types over here. That is the reason I am using Skarmory and Charjabug over here. So I'll be coming back with my own Charjabug over here, getting the farm down over here, and for a few seconds I had to cut out the video over here because I got a call, but nevertheless, never mind. I'll be continuing the battle, so I'll be going for the back-to-back Xathers over here, and which puts the Whiscash quite low, and I'll be switching out into my own Skarmory once again. So they will be going for the next call, which does put me quite low. Like, not quite low, it does hurt me, but I am a Skarmory. I'm using a Skarmory which is quite tanky, and the final Pokemon that they have access to is going to be Confusion Cresselia over here, because the only damage that I can take in with this Cress is going to be the Confusion, because if they're running Moonblast and Grass Knot, everything is resisted apart from the future side. So I will be shielding up, or maybe I can let this next move go through, which is going to be a Moonblast, and from this kind of range I will be switching out after having a Sky Attack or maybe a Brave Bird loaded. So I'll be switching out into my Charjabug, going for the next Xyzer, to which I can reach to the next Xyzer as well, and they caught the next Xyzer onto their Whiscash over here, to which they expend their final shield as well, which is going to be huge for me, because now I can easily come back with my Skarmory and shield up twice, even if they are going for back-to-back Mud Bombs over here, which I think they'll do because they have enough energy. And now, since I went for one wing, like not wing attack, it's going to be Steel Wing, I can get the farm down, I can get the knockout with the Whiscash, and now I have enough energy for the Cresselia to go for a Brave Bird that does take care of it and gives me the win for the third battle here as well, which is really close one and really well played from my opponents, and GG's. Moving into the next battle, I pick up a lead against Gligar. So Gligar is really a tough lead for my Charjabug, to which I'll be switching out into my own Whiscash over here, and let's see what they are having in the back. And since they went for the Night Slash, I will be letting this go through, and since I am having energy advantage right now, I can easily go for this Scald onto this incoming Gradient over here. So Gradient, I have to watch out for the potential trail base, but it was not enough for a trail base, so they'll be going for the body slam spam. And since their attack is lowered right now, I'll be going for the next Scald as well. So Scald puts in so much damage as over here, and again I get the attack drop over here. So even if they are going for body slam, it does not take me out, and from this kind of range I can easily get to the next mud bomb, or maybe I can even win CMP as well. So I'll be going for the next mud bomb that does take care of the Gradient, and I have caught myself into a switch over here. From this kind of range, I thought of going for a Scald, but I could not because they are trying to farm me down. So I will be going for the next mud bomb that eventually does get the first shield from my opponent's end, and which is going to be huge because now Skarmory have got a really good matchup against Gligar over here. And since they are running Night Slash, it is a bit better for them, but it is not that good when I am having shield advantage over here. So I was thinking of this boost which they gets right now, so I was saving up for this. So now I have to shield up the next double boosted Night Slash over here, and I'll be going for the next Sky Attack. So Sky Attack does a bit of damage over here onto this Gligar, which is good for me, and from this kind of range I have to save up my Skarmory because they are not switching out. So I'll be switching out and catching the next move onto my Charjabug over here, which is having up like full health over here, and to which they switch out into the final Pokemon, which is going to be their own Frostlass over here. So Frostlass is again really good for Charjabug and Skarmory over here, but nevertheless, since Skarmory is running Steel Wing right now, it is having a potential farm down a range over here. So I'll be shielding up the next Avalanche, and I'll be going for the farm down over here, and whatever like the final Pokemon they are having access to is going to be their Gligar once again, which is quite low and does get the knockout with the wing, with the Steel Wing, and gets me the win for the second last battle here as well, which is going to be huge. And now going into the final battle of the video and the set, I pick up a lead against Charjabug over here, and since I was staring at the CP over here, this Charjabug is quite highly ranked up than me, so I will be eventually winning CMP over here. So that is the reason I'll be going for the first X-Scissor right now, and then I'll be going for a CMP type which I win as well, which I was correct about while looking at the CP, but it is not correct all the time. But nevertheless, I do get this CMP over here, to which now they'll be going for the next X-Scissor that does not even take me out, and from this kind of range will be eventually getting into a simultaneous knockout over here. And now I'll be waiting on the switch clock. If they're coming back with I'll be waiting for them to come back with their Mon, which they do because they comes out with their Skarmory over here. And eventually looking at the Skarmory, I thought that okay, this might be a similar team that I am using, and my guess was correct. So they are actually running a similar team to me because they are having a backline of Skarmory and Whiscash as well, to which I'll be switching out into my own Skarmory over here, and I can easily go for the first Sky Attack in this scenario. So first Sky Attack coming in, which I think they'll shield, but for some reason they let it go. I'm not sure why, because eventually if they're going for Scald, they will be getting the defense attack drop in some point, which they do not get this time as well. But now from this kind of range, I can let this move go through, because this is going to be a mud bomb that does not take me out, and I can easily go for the next Brave Bird over here. So Brave Bird does take care of the Whiscash from this kind of range, and now from this kind of position I have to switch out right away. And since I'm having 2 shield right now, I will be shielding up the first consecutive moves over here, because even rather if I'm getting the attack drop with this Scald, the next moves will be doing a bit of less damage. But now I really do think that I am wanting this attack drop over here, which I do get for the first Scald, and I'll be going for the next Scald over here, which is going to be hurting this Skarmory quite a bit. But for some reason they let it go. I'm not sure why, but for some reason they let it go, and I do get the attack drop as well this time. So now from this kind of position, I'll be going for the next Mud Bomb that eventually does put out get the final shield from my opponent's end, and now they'll be going for the next Brave Bird that does not take me out, and their defense is three times lowered. So that is the reason I'll be going for the knockout with Mud Shot, which is double listed right now, but still I will be able to get the win for the final battle of the video and this set over here. So this team is really super good for these Remix Cup. Because of the move updates to Whiscash and Skarmory over here, but you have to watch out for one Pokemon that is going to be Sclerodurge, because it does take out Skarmory and Charjabug both. So that will be all for this video, and see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.